Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. There's the whistle. He'll try from distance. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Clearly unplanned this, a change already being made here.
Well, I don't think he's going to be delighted at being substituted at this stage, especially when you consider the position they're in, and he'll be a bit miffed about this, yeah.
Stood up well to him there. Looking for the runner. Back into the middle. Gnonto. Piero. Wriggles his way through. Gnonto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rodon. Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's intervened well there. Aronson.
Aronson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He has found the way through. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Gnonto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Ampadu.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Rafinha. He's found the way through. Rafinha. A lovely feat. Hits one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gnonto in acres of space out wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Serginho. Strong running down that left flank. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Can he put it away? Vieira. David Villa. Rodon makes the interception. Serginho. Great run on the overlap here. David Villa providing an outlet on that flank. Rodon did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chips it through. Vieira. Brazil can, of course, make a change whenever they choose.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gnonto wins the duel this time. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Piero gets a good foot in there. Gnonto powering forward here. Solomon! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good spot, he's seen the run. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever... And the shot! Oh, good stop, it had to be. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Van Balken. Leeds have the chance to go the other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. He's gone forward. Aronson. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's looking to set free a runner. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Brazil do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Decent hit! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. David Villa. Rafinha. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Now that is commitment to the cause. This their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. Leeds are looking to go forward now. Aronson. Vieira gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. Pirro stood his ground strongly. Gnonto. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
Gnonto. Gnonto cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That is good alertness. He is through here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Solomon was alert to the possibilities, but in the end... Rafinha! They want to be quick to recover this. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rafinha. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Teremos uma substituição.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Aronson. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So there's going to be another change here.
Substituição.
Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Rodon. Aronson. Aronson. Solomon. He's got away. Now it's Rafinha. Brazil finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Messi gets flat.
All their resources now.
Leeds have reclaimed it. And he's taking no chances there. And he's gone looking for safety. He's shifting through the gears here. Byram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rafinha. Brazil are repeatedly frustrated here in the face of this rearguard. Time is getting away from them.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Bamford. Gnonto. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he's going direct. Now, who's going to be first to this? Gnonto, steaming on goalwards.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's got the shot away! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he can clear it away. Messi, Junior Firpo deals with that comfortably. Solomon, spread it left. Now it's Bamford. Junior Firpo. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Messi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Up he goes! And that was very necessary. Bamford. Now Solomon. And that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the... expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Face to face with the keeper. No foul, says the referee. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeaten.
Real chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Olise, nicely aimed pass. Now it's Messi. There's the hit! He's got a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Spain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Spain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that is expertly dealt with. Deco. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Engages and forces him off the ball. Koundé is there to clear. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ronaldinho.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Olise looking understandably energised after his goal. Van Bouten. David Villa. Serginho. David Villa. Oh, decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's searching. Great hit! In for the pieces! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Spain find a position of real strength now. Brazil already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. Van Bouten. No, that's been intercepted. Stones. Surlot. Great position here. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Spain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Stones. That's good defending, very good defending. He's had a shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. This their second corner of the game. Messi plays it short. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Ah, he's given it away. And Messi! Well, there's the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Spain clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Good read, needed to be. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Capier. Now it's McAllister. Oh, he couldn't get hold of it.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Corner number 3 coming up, and it's been taken short. Terrific header! No, not the best of headers. Deco. Serginho. Some resolute defending there. Olise. Ah, it looks a good ball through. Van Bouten. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Ronaldinho.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. He is through here. Skriniar does really well to win the ball there. That is ended up in no man's land. David Villa. He's in space and looking for options. Got a shot away. And that has kept the keeper on his... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11. Vai ser substituído pelo
So off we go once more.
Camisa 17.
Brazil decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. And that's another good win of the ball. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Real chance here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Terrible error, duly punished. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's had it nicked away. Skriniar kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise hits one! And that's past the post.
Spain certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Brazil come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target. Messi.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi! Van Dijk gets it clear. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. He's picked his way through.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a fabulous ball. Rafinha in acres of space out wide. Up he goes! Keeper always had the measure of that. McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, that has not gone well. Shot could be on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Olise. Oh, what a ball! No, it's... And the finish!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Messi. Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's had a hit! Brought out the best in the keeper.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, he's been flattened there. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And they've got a throw. Deco. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flat. Can he put it away? Messi goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. McAllister. Stones. Van Balten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
And he's quick to snatch it back. And no, that was never going to make it. Ronaldinho. It's run loose here. Good effort from distance. Oh, he really got hold of that. Costa Corta. That's a sharp pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Ronaldinho wins the duel this time. Could try cutting inside here. Oh, that... Mackay! They've got to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, shooting chance! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Messi finds himself offside. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. What? And that will be it. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went down.
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time.
Really is quite a sight.
Oh, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's a key interception. Cruyff! This time, surely!
Brazil have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Ronaldinho. Couldn't squeeze it through. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Cruyff bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. No, that's been intercepted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Iran clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Nicked it back promptly. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Cruyff goes down, but nothing given. Serginho. And he's cut it out. Iran applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Gets his pass away. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Rudiger makes the interception. Mackay, just skips, and the shot! It's a goal! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 Club. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more
Now the finish! He's found... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Deco. Cruyff goes steaming forward. He's shifting through the gears here. He's got the shot away! And more and more and more! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've...
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi, he's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, what can he finish? Oh, extraordinary.
Iran were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Van Bouten. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. No, again there's no way through. He's played him through. He's had a hit! He scores! And he is just ripping it up!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Brazil are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolute...
Mackay! Keeper always had the measure of that. Messi. Oh, he's been caught napping. Van Bouten. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Brazil have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we're off again. And he's managed to get free. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Palmer was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Messi. Brilliantly cut out. Brazil come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change.
And Ribéry! No, it's wide.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Beckenbauer. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked out the run. Messi. And that is a little undercooked. And that's a superb pass. Tries a shot! Oh, taken with style. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Iran grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Gets into some space. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's well spotted. Ribéry. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Ribéry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Público presente na partida de hoje.
Mackay.
72.376
David Villa. Oh, important interception. Brazil do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Iran are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, well played. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, they've got it again. Spread neatly. Mackay! Now that was quite some save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Messi with the short one. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And again! It's a loose ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. And he's straight offside. Pass is just off target. Ruben Neves. That is good alertness.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Brazil just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
So their 4th corner of the game. And it's been taken short. And here's Messi. Iran have the chance to go the other way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. Palmer. Chance to shoot now. Backward it goes. And the finish! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Back into the middle. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. He's picked his way through. Oh, what a pass! So, what can they make of this? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's won Mackay! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! He has done it! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
Chance! They've got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi plays it short. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, what a mistake! That's the corner kick.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Messi goes short. Now it's Messi. Chance to finish. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Swung over into the middle.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Has a shot! Can he put it away? He's got a goal! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
He is through here. Real chance. It's run loose. Who's going to get... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Climbs up big. And that may well be that. That is that. Brazil have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling job carrying out the instruction.
Well, hello and welcome. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Clarence Seedorf is good enough to mix it up there with the best on the planet.
In practically every position.
Yeah, he can perform a whole number of roles in keeping with that Dutch trait of total football, and he can have the swaying influence here too.
Saliba. Davids.
Pires really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That has been cut short. And the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
Pires has a go! It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
First quarter of an hour gone. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's intervened well there. No, that's been intercepted. David Villa. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's neat. Vieira has given away a free kick. That pass isn't the best. Brazil yet to have an attempt on goal. Now it's Pires. And it's Seedorf. Well, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Pires. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. And here's Nunez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. David Villa. It'll be a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's gone forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. Deco. David Villa.
That's going in strongly.
Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Perez. Davids.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's having a go! Good strike, quite an alarm. Serginho. What a throw in. Turns and goes back. He's had a hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he's gone looking for safety. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's half-time here. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And we're off again.
Brazil really can't get themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
اللي حابب يشترك بالقناة
يوصف محطوط تحت البايو. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
شباب صبايا اللي يتحدانا 3 انتصارات 50 بلا كاش بإذن الله.
As long as the space left behind is filled.
بسم الله.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. David Villa.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
الحمد لله.
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught napping.
الله روح. لا 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 يا الله. يا الله لا.
The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
يا الله لا.
Well, there's always when you surrender the football.
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
France have taken the lead.
ونجيبه بإذن الله ونجيبه.
Great start to the second half.
بإذن الله. بإذن الله حنجيبه.
No, again there's no way through. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
شاء الله 50,000 كاش.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Beckenbauer just about up to the arm now.
3 انتصارات. يلعن الداية يا زلمة. يا محمد.
France clearly executed
ما
that
بعرف
with
شو صار
considerable
اليوم، ما
confidence.
بعرف.
It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
والله اليوم أنحس يوم والله. يا جماعة اشتراك عنا 1000%. اشتراك 100 يعني 1000. وقف فريق الخصم، أبصر شو عم يعمل يعني. بإذن الله يعني 3 انتصارات فقط، الربح $50 فورا. شاركوا معنا لربح الجائزة، شاركوا معنا لربح الجائزة. بلش. هيا رجع دفاع، خاف يمكن. يلا. بسم الله.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
يا جماعة 3 انتصارات فقط $50. اشتراك.
Saliba, Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's picked. Can he finish? They are rampant. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
السلام عليكم. سامحونا راحت الشبكة بس.
France find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Smartly reclaimed. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
شباب صبايا لو سمحتوا اشتركوا بالقناة.
Messi taking charge of the dead ball. Quick chance to get one back.
هي المشعوذ يحطها. مشعوذ. هي المشعوذ.
And it's Van Balken. Oh, such a clever touch. Davids did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Seedorf delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver